All right, guys, we're going to go back into it. It is technically the 20th of July. I shot a video just now that was like, I went in reverse. I shot like a more recent video as opposed to um, what's in the past. And let me see if I can dig up the stats on this. So this was June 17th to July 2nd of 2025. So just all stitched together. And this one's quite long. It's like 44 minutes. Good God. Did I hit a final table and just record the whole thing? Uh oh. Man, I thought I might have lost there for a second. That was not the nut flush. That was a very nice turn card. Um I I had a loss. Well, I say loss. I took like it was a $10 27 player tournament and I took 5th place, which means I put in 10 to play and then won 21 because I went out last. I had done really well the whole tournament until the end where the cards just kind of dried up. And I'm still working on loosening my range a little bit. That fight between tight aggressive and loose aggressive is something I still struggle with as I get towards the final table. There's just a lot of pressure to make moves. And you can't just sit around and wait until you have aces. I think here, do I bet? I don't like the check. After that flop, I think I should have let out with a little bet. In retrospect, looking at this, I'm like, I don't like if you had. I mean, unless he's trying to slow play. Now, if he had a jack or a king of diamonds, but yeah, it's like it's a small pot, you know. Ouch. 45 for the win. Um, we tried. They got a flush draw. Definitely have a flush draw. The back door flush draw, as we call it. I think we're ahead. Oh, well, little pushback. All right. Well, it's one of the better times I've got ace queen. All right. He's got 900 chips. Okay, thank God. I was like, please do not just flat that. It's a recipe for disaster when some guy around the corner with a pair of twos decides to call at 350. Hey, sometimes queens works. That was pretty nice. Nice. I was wondering what happened here since it made the recording. $38 minutes left. I have to make the final table in here somewhere unless I just made a recording error. Man, I do think that was a good fold. This must be a triple up again. Wow. So is it 45 so far and 30? And yeah, I think that's the play. You could have already lost. I don't think someone is going to bluff the flush depending on the bet size. But given the strength of the hand and the fact that they could be on a draw with a single club, I think it's better to jam and then, I don't know, if they have a flush, maybe you hit a six or a seven. That feels like an improvement. What the hell was that? I mean, thank you for the donation to the cause, but that is like what? Hold on, let me go back real quick. Can I look at this again? So, in the big blind, I just call. Got top pair. I don't play with any strength because I'm out of position. Like I've now got an amazing hand. I drew a super lucky turn card. It's like a third of the pot. And then I'm like, okay, did he hit kings? Dude, whatever. Good lord. And this is a raise. What did 26 and 12 do? Because I think this is a raise. There you go. One little one. 33 minutes left. Oh yeah. Mm, uh, I think I remember this one. I think number 27 and I go at it for a while. If I remember this one. Now let's play the game of does he have the queen? What do you think? Ooh, man. I okay, hold on. Let's go back and look at this real quick. I think that might have been a jam. I think I might have made an error there. So I raise, he's out of position, bigger stack. I don't know. He was being aggressive. I remember I recall this, which is why I just call from the button. Oh man, it's a little different looking at it again. I don't that it's questionable. I may have been ahead, but I can see why I didn't continue going. There you go. Don't take any shit three handed. So this is I remember this. This is him being aggressive. I think it's more likely that he might have had a flush, even though my boat. Mm, could he have had a jack? Like maybe even like a pair of sevens, something like that. And again, I just kind of backed down. Then I think this goes on for another 28 minutes of me just going back and forth with the guy. I don't think played exceptionally poorly, but if I remember correctly, I did something not so smart at the very end. And my challenge with him is he's aggressive enough to bet. Um, was more loose, more aggressive. Couldn't quite put him on a range. I think I probably should have bet there. He could have hit anything. I had an air ball, but And if I remember correctly, there's 25 minutes left. So I wasn't super aggressive because of his aggression. I just didn't want to. I don't know. I hate pushing somebody into a corner with like a marginal holding and they just draw out on me because they're just willing to, make huge bets or jam all in on me. So with this guy, I plan to kind of neutralize him by playing slightly more passively or not making big bets pre-flop. There we go. Come on, bet something. There we go. This also went on long enough that we still got 23 minutes left. That I think that was part of it was I was just getting tired. Like it had just been so long of this back and forth. There you go. Min bet. So I believe this is a $10 27 player tournament. So if I take second place, I think it's 70. I'm not sure what he had, but I don't think I was ahead. 21 minutes. Man, eh. I don't know what he's got, but mm, maybe I'm assuming just a jack, maybe a under pair, like a pair of tens or something. 18 minutes left. Also, one of the things was heads up like this. It just seemed like none of my hands hit. It was just like I have ace queen, nothing hits. I have ace 10, very little hits. I hit a 10 at the turn. You think you're ahead? I would bet, sir. Yep. 17 minutes. There you go. It's particularly problematic in several ways, but if he has a queen, he hit his luckiest turn card. Top pair, flush draw, straight draw. Now we're neck and neck. Uh, I have a pair of fives, not super great. I don't think I'm gonna draw to a jack. It's marginal enough that I like that I got away from it. 15 minutes. See, it's like king nine, nothing hits. No connections. And the hand I went out on, if I remember, was like pretty mediocre. It wasn't like it was just me being tired, making an error at the end. See, I tried mixing it just a little bit, like sometimes passive, sometimes jamming all in, depending on what I'm holding. And I think at some point, there's 13 minutes left. I think at some point I took a big pot. Like, I think I almost wiped him out, but he came back, if I remember correctly. I think it's here where I started to get a little bit of a lead on him, which is where I was hoping to go to the end to like beat him, but I'm almost positive this is the right one. This is a very nice draw, sir. Does he bet? I would call that. That's worth it. If you hit a 7 or a queen, not so much the ace. Just check it down. 6 and a 9. Ouch. $11 left. There we go. Bet, but nothing crazy. Don't make him jumpy. There you go. Not even half the pot. Hmm. Uh, it's possible, but I don't really think so. The first king was at the flop. I think he would have bet. I think he's just gonna fold. Yeah, he's just gonna fold. I don't know if you could have extracted more value out of him any other way. Bottom pair, but it's a decent draw. I might put in a small bet here. There you go. I don't know what he had. $8, or closer to 9, actually. And this tournament, I think there was a break earlier in the game. I don't remember last time I was heads up with somebody and there was another break because of how long it had been. And I'm goading the guy. And here I think I was getting confident that I was gonna win this. I was gonna take it. 8 minutes. Yeah, the blinds have gotten big. I mean, I don't assume he has a six. Ooh, I would just call. I don't think there's a reason for. Ooh, ouch, ouch, ouch. He got a little bit out of me. That was rough. There you go. And do you see like me making the bets a little smaller? He's just so like I like his aggression style. Like it's me trying to like play back at him. 6 minutes left. $30 your stack. Eh. And this is where I sit and I'm like, okay, let's just lull him into a weaker spot. Yes. Okay. Who knows what he's got? There you go. I'm trying to. I'm like, just lean on him. You don't gotta go crazy. Just lean on him. Now at this point, do I think I'm gonna win? Yeah. Now what's he do? Jam? I would call king. Ouch. Come on, club. No, no. But he's back where he was. 4 minutes left. And this was the back and forth I was talking about. He's gonna jam. You don't have to have a six to be ahead. After the turn, the checks are getting old. Three minutes. If I would have bet, would he have let it go? I don't know. Nah, I think a call. I think you should have goaded him. Yeah, he ran away. I think you should have goaded. I think you should have just called that. Neck and neck again. You notice how few pairs I've had? Or ace king, ace queen, ace jack, anything? 2 minutes. And I do have a draw. Yeah. So slightly ahead. There's only a minute left, so it's about to blow up in my face if I remember. It's total crap. Just get out of there. Good God. Still neck and neck. And this is where again I'm just frustrated. Nothing is connecting. It's like it's not. Does he limp? No, just two times. You got middle pair, and you got not a flush draw. You got a straight draw. Ooh, and that's where yeah. See, just a mistake on my end at the end. All right, so not horrible. We won 70. It's not our best situation at the end of the tournament there, but mistakes will be made, and that was quite a long heads up battle. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to take a break from a bit. I'm going to take a break for a bit. Step away from the poker for a second and figure out what other clerical stuff I got to do today. You guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon.